Hi guys, we're live and yes, good morning. It's sorry this is early in the morning, but just some news that I saw last night that I had to report. And if you look at the title of the video, you'll pretty much know what I'm going to be talking about. And there's been news reports of Mikel Arteta receiving death threats and abuse towards his family, and for various pretty much from majority of the Arteta Out fan base. Quick Guna obviously singing hello to the intro. How are you? Strip Bear, nice to see you up this morning, showing your support as always. Links in the chat if you want to come on. It's not on Periscope, but I will quickly just put that in now. I believe Red bought. Yeah, it is early. But I wanted to get this done because I want to do other stuff today and just have a break for a minute. I might be doing a PS5 stream, but I'll see how I feel. So if it is a PS5 stream, it won't be FIFA, but it'll be F1. But yeah, let's get into it. So Mikel Arteta obviously under huge scrutiny at the minute by various sections of the fan base, because some Arsenal fans want him out, some Arsenal fans want him in, and it's come about over the last 24 hours that Mikel Arteta told Arsenal that he has received online threats to his family, and I'm just going to load up the Guardian's take on the matter. So just going to share this window. Just give me 2 seconds, guys. So yeah, as we can see here, just going to put a title along this. So yeah, so according to the Guardian, get rid of these bloody ads. Mikel Arteta says his family have received threats this season, and that it is vital football is given better protection against online abuse. The Arsenal manager is the latest high-profile Premier League figure to reveal he's been affected by threatening behaviour. A day after Steve Bruce's said he had also been on the receiving end of viral abusive threats and messages. In Arteta's case, it went as far as his loved ones, and he explained that the club attempted to intervene. So he goes on to say, I'd prefer not to speak about it, but I think we're all exposed to that in this industry. That's why I prefer not to read about it, because it would affect me personally much more more the moment than somebody wants to touch my family, because it happened. Because it happened, the club was aware of it, and we tried to do something about it. That's it. We have to live with it. It's not going to stop tomorrow. We know what, but medium or long term, can we do something about it? That is what I am pushing for. So last week, Arteta demanded also action from social media companies after a wave of abuse from racial abuse from Anthony Martial, Twanzebe, Rashford, Reece James, among those targeted. The referee Mike Dean was stood down from Premier League duty this weekend after he and his family received death threats earlier this week. So yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. Right, let me know Alex, the link's in the chat if you want to come on. You've been on my channel. I've been on your channel. All right. So yeah, strip bet as usual. Always supporting us. Like go do what she says. Do what she says, which is like, subscribe, and share it on social networks. Pretty please. You can get a pretty on that one. So yeah. Go and do that. Just get it live. Share while we're live at the minute. Abuse is abuse. It's the trade-off with Twitter in giving everyone a voice. Yeah, but there's certain things that companies can do to stop it. I think Facebook or Instagram are more effective than Twitter. Twitter just don't do fuck all. Right, and it's about time they did something. I love banter, won't accept abuse though. Yeah. Morning, mate. I may want Arteta out, but abusing him and his family is beyond the mark. Yes. Alex, like I said, come on, honestly. Like, the link's literally in the chat. It is literally in the chat. It's here. Look, there you go. I have my little boy around, so okay, not to worry then. But yeah, you can read the reports into this. So, and it's just another incident, right? Just having a look. What's the date today? Those doubtless just an objective Arsenal. Right. Right, hang on. So just gonna type in so just gonna look at how Sky reporting on this. Oh, for fuck's sake, what is it with Mikel Arteta, social threats towards his family. Premier League managers set speak out after English football bodies called on Facebook and Twitter to tackle online abuse. Newcastle boss Steve Bruce has recently revealed he received death threats. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta has also revealed this as well. So the Premier League, FA, EFL, WSL, Women's Championship, PFA, NMA, PGMO, L, and Kick It Out all co-signed an open letter to Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey and Facebook founder, chairman, CEO Mark Zuckerberg, demanding immediate action over numerous instances of abuse aimed at footballers and officials. High-profile players in the men's and also the women's game have been victims of racial abuse on social media in recent weeks, while Premier League referee Mike Dean was subjected to death threats following a controversial decision over the weekend. So, and just someone describing when you're winning, like, Twitter's a wonderful place to use, but when you're losing, it's the complete opposite. So yeah, I don't know what do you honestly think needs to happen to try and stop this? I'd love to know, what would you do to stop this? Evening, even evening times are good, mate. Another reason I Twitter is a horrible platform. It's all right. I use it for DMs. I'd literally use it for DMs just to message people links and stuff to comment the channel and that. That is it. Very rarely do I get into Twitter spouts or anything like that, or comment or tweet or anything like that. Just to tweet out that I'm live or something. Guarantee you're none of these keyboard warriors are pulling up on my street sprout. It's nonsense. Why is it taken so seriously though? Yeah, but the thing is that it still mentally has an effect on you, to be honest. I really love Twitter myself. Twitter, it seems to be the abuse platform. Like it's a bunch of dumb idiots. If we do give attention, they will drown out. But yeah, that you say that, but then you can't just ignore racial discrimination. You can't. Right? It has to be addressed. And if you want change, and you want progression in society, it's got to change. You've got to change this. You can't just let it lie. So note to some, but I've never been abused on Twitter in 8 years. Depends how also many people you follow as well, to be honest. And I banter like mad. Okay, stripper by Twitter daily. I am sure it's fine in life. First Amendment over everything, no. But again, you shouldn't be receiving threats. It's the end of the discussion. You should be receiving death threats. Right? You shouldn't have to tolerate that abuse. Right? Just because you're the manager of Arsenal Football Club or you're one of the greatest players on the planet, you shouldn't be subjected to racial discrimination just because of a poor performance. Luca, yes, links in the chat if you want to come on. Let's go through some of these comments. Twitter does ban people, but it's easy to make another account. Yeah, unless you're Donald Trump. Yep, you've seen a few really bad things, but I tend to fight them at their own game on behalf of their friends. Morning, racists got to stop. See Twitter people find the racists and even got them fired. Well, but it's like I said, it's just the number one place if you want to spread abuse to anyone that you don't like. It's just absolutely. I mean, Bruce revealed one comment was they was basically saying they'd hope they die from COVID, which is just sick. It's just sick. I mean, seriously, I bet you some of them are also maybe even. Hi, Christian. Do you want to come on, mate? Right, give your opinion on this. Everyone's allowed free to come on. The link's in the chat. Like, share, and subscribe, people. Yes, get on that like button, get that subscribe button. Right, hit the share button as well. Right, guys, I didn't want to need a cup of tea, man. Might make one in a minute. It's not real threats, though. Yeah, but again, you shouldn't have to go on Twitter and find all you're getting is death threats and shit like that. You shouldn't have to face that at all. And that's fact. Whether they will or not, you should not be able to do that. Tuchel boss says how he taught himself to ignore it. I think that's difficult. I find is trying to react. So this has apparently been going on for quite a while, actually, because it's been over a number of. This has probably happened during the defeats, like because you mentioned about Xhaka grabbing by the neck and stuff like that. And I think this has been during while we kept losing games. Parlour wants to be given time at Parlour wants Arteta given time at Arsenal. Yeah, well, Parlour also thought that. Also tried to say, right, where was AFTV in 2005? Oh yeah, it didn't exist. My point summarized is if we keep letting the kid cry wolf, we are. Yeah, but when it comes to racial discrimination, we have to stand up against it and say we're going to find you and we're going to out you and you're going to do one. Simple as that. You're going to ask basically we're going to your ass is grass and we'll be the fucking lawnmowers. Simple as that. Thoughts on I'm not getting into thoughts on Peter. Like he's already a prick. If it's not to the face, screw the wall lads. As a side note, Chelsea ladies smashed Arsenal. Keeping it. Oh, strip bear. Shut up, man. Shut up. Seriously, like, I love you loads, but no need for that. There's no need for that. There's no need for that rubbish. Right? Don't bring that here. Right? Go to Blues Fans TV for that one. Yeah, so what I will do is I'll actually just, do you know what? To keep it actually light, I'm going to actually go through the fixtures. Now I just covered the main part of this story. I'm just going to quickly go through the fixtures just of this weekend. Premier League fixtures. So plus leave your comments below. What do you think the score is going to be as I read out each one? So I'm going to go with the start of it, which is Leicester v Liverpool, 12:30 kickoff. So it's the early kickoff today. What do you think the score is going to be? Arsenal have a few dodgy fixtures coming up, like 6 in a row. Yeah, I'll double check that as well. So we've got loads of difficult games coming up. But I feel Leicester could get the win, to be honest. Right, Liverpool shot to pieces. Right, they're literally a wounded animal, and Leicester, like the Wolves, are there. Leicester, like foxes, are there ready to hunt the hare. Honestly, Strip Bears going 3-1 Liverpool. I'll go 2-1 Leicester, to be honest. I honestly do. I honestly do see it. I do see Leicester doing them 2-1 at their own stadium. So I'm going to go 2-1 and we'll move on. Crystal Palace Burnley. Crystal Palace Burnley. It could be another deadbeat game. Crystal Palace. If we look at their table. Crystal Palace have won 2 at their last 5. Burnley have won their last 2 games. So last 2 games, right, Burnley have the upper hand. So I'd say 1-1 draw. Strip bag could happen. She's going 1-0 Burnley. I would say 1-1 draw, to be honest. But yeah, we'll go back to matches. Brighton vs Aston Villa. Oh, Aston Villa are 4 points fucking clear of us. We are 9 points away from top 4. Jesus. And we're 8 points away from 6th. We ain't getting Europe. End of story. Yeah. I do see. I see Brighton winning that. I see Brighton getting something from that game. 2 draws out of their last 5 games. Undefeated in their last 5 games. Aston Villa have been win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win. So if you go by that judgment, it should be a loss. Bargav, mate, you must be up early. Bargav?
Sorry. I got to make my fantasy team.
Yeah, you're up early, mate.
Yeah, I got to make my fantasy team. I got to make some changes to that right before the right before Liverpool get knocked out of the championship race.
Yeah, well, I was just doing this with a quick report on Arteta.
I mean, it's 9:30. Is it like what 9:30 now?
It's 9:30. Yeah, it's 9:40 here.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, because normally you do evening streams. So, are you talking about the abuse stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's a tough one. I'll be honest. Like, abuse is messed up whatsoever. But
Sorry, just
who
because
do you blame though?
Cameron looks like I haven't seen you in the chat before. If not, go subscribe and like, share the video, right, and give us a subscribe, right, if you want to, hit that notification bell, and you know we're live as well. But yeah, go on, carry on, Bargav.
Yeah, who do you blame more though? Like, I mean, everyone says like the social media companies should do something about it.
Well, they should do. I mean, we've been saying for years that they should be doing something about it.
Yeah, like ID verification. I mean, there's so much to it. I get like we had this discussion last week also. Anything that they do, it has to be like practical, and for them, it's
They've
like
got to start
they are
acting.
they are prioritizing. I think UK is coming out with like a lot of penalties, right? For those for like Twitter, Facebook, and whatnot. For like not like doing enough. So
Yeah,
that's
they're
like a
coming
step.
up with an online harms bill.
Yeah, I mean, the reporting of these things needs to have it needs to be taken more seriously. I don't know how that works either. Like if Twitter actually comes out and says like what actually happens, like how many people is there like a certain amount of people that have to report something before it's like taken off? Because there'll be some stuff that I've seen that I'm like, how is it not reported enough that to even be there? But I
Yeah,
don't know.
but anyway,
Hopefully that happens over there.
yeah, but yeah, like I said, it's got to happen. Otherwise, yeah. So, um, just gonna go for these fixtures. So I'm already at Brighton. That's the Villa. What are you
So
going for?
what'd you say for the Liverpool one? It's over.
I said 2-1 Leicester.
Yes, I agree.
Okay. What's Brighton, Aston Villa?
Villa. I think they were really good last week, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought like when I saw Villa with but you know they are pretty bipolar though.
I see Brighton getting something out of the game because Aston Villa's last 5 games are win, loss, win, loss, win. Brighton are draw, win, win, draw, win.
Yeah, I mean,
Brighton are in good form.
do you think they'll do you think they'll score?
Could do.
Because the thing about those games is like who's more likely to score, Villa or like Brighton.
I'm going Brighton 2-0.
You going Brighton 2-0?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Villa on that one. I'll go with Villa on that one. I thought they were
Okay.
really good last week. So.
Okay. Moving on to Southampton Wolves.
Whew.
Yeah, we look at this.
I'm going with Wolves. Southampton.
They're going
Southampton
Wolves.
Southampton are on a slide right now, man. I mean,
They've lost their last 5 games.
Yeah, their last 5 games, and Wolves is actually getting better now because their creativity has always been really strong, even without him in
Well,
it.
you say that, but the last 3 games are loss. So
Which one of the? So wait, their last 5. Didn't they win against us though? So that would be
yeah,
There's been 3 games since then,
yeah, for them there's
huh? That must be like FA Cup or something because there's
yeah.
only been
No,
one
no, no,
other
it
game.
isn't. That's the league game.
They played 2 league games and we only played 1.
Yeah,
Huh. I don't know. They got a new striker, so once they fit him in, I think it's going to be good. But I'd still see Wolves taking this one. I think this
yeah. I say
they've been up and down.
I say Wolves taking that one. Okay, let's quickly go to West Brom Man United.
Because Man United
I
are.
don't know with Man United after what they did with Sheffield United, man.
Man United, the last 5 have been like what? They've been like 50-50, right?
Yeah.
I mean, no. Like, what's the last 5 for Man United been?
Last 5. Draw, win, draw, loss, win.
And Pogba's been injured. It was injured in the draw, right?
I don't know.
I mean, he's been injured. So Fernandez alone in the league, they have to get this one, right? Pretty much.
They're
Otherwise,
good.
Man City is.
I do.
Yeah, I see them. I don't know. I see them scrapping this one out.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be easy though. I think it'd be like 2. No, fuck it. I'm going 2-1. I'm going 2-1 West Brom.
Yeah, Sam Allardyce.
No, I'm going. No. I'm going 2-all West Brom.
2-all.
Do you know why?
Maitland-Niles.
Man United. No, yeah. Well, not just that. Yeah, love to. I honestly think Man United have got that mistake in them right at the end.
Yeah, I see that. It's so weird that you have Rashford, Martial,
And a beat sheet to score Golden. Who do you support, Cameron, by the way? And the link's in the chat if you want to come on, mate. But yeah, I see West. I see a 2-all draw, to be honest.
It's surprising that you'd think with Martial, Rashford, and Bruno that you can't score, but
right. Everton and Fulham.
I'm going 1-0 on that.
Everton
Which one?
Fulham.
Ooh. This is actually Fulham's actually. Oh no, they've tailed off. They were like on the rise for a little bit.
No, Everton
tailed off. Yeah.
No, they haven't really. They've only their last 5. The last 5 is 3 draws and 2 losses. So it's not exactly like they've been on a. They've just been converting their losses into draws.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, do you see them getting out now? Yeah, no, that's still pretty high. 8 points.
They're 8 points behind Burnley. Same with West Brom and Sheffield United.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's a tough one. I can see
them 3 are gone.
Yeah, them 3 are gone, which is pretty much the same teams from last. No.
That's just
Leeds
such
is staying
shame.
up. Leeds is staying up. It's just Sheffield.
It's such a shame. Because at one point I thought Brighton might go down. I really wanted that video to go viral.
I mean, I'm hoping. Norwich is going to come up.
Norwich might come up. I'd have to check the other league.
Watford is like in the playoff. I might have to come through the playoff. Oh yeah, Bournemouth. That's number 2. Bournemouth is gonna come back up.
Well, hang on. Bournemouth are in like 6th, and they've lost their last 4 games.
They were second like 2 weeks ago.
They lost their. Well, they've won their last game, but their last 4 games, apart from that, were losses.
I guess come March, it will be more clear, right? Usually the championship gets really exciting.
It's Brentford. It's Brentford first. Norwich City are second after dropping points in last 3 games.
Brentford is first right now. Wow.
Brentford's first, man.
Wow.
Right.
Losing their top 2 players, losing 2 out of the 3 stars last year.
Yeah,
I still think they were the best team. I still think they were the best team last year.
But then we've got Swansea, Watford, Reading, Bournemouth. And then 5 points from Bournemouth to Middlesbrough. But anyway, I'm not worried about them in a minute. I'm not worried about that. Let's just finish this off. So Everton, Fulham, what are you going for?
Everton, easy. Probably
2-0,
like
2-0 Everton.
2-0, yeah.
Sheffield United versus West Ham.
West Ham.
That's West Ham.
They've been very solid. They've been very solid.
Liverpool, baby. Patrick Vieira. Now, Cameron, are you one of those ones that that are real and have always had concerns about your club from the start of the season, or were you like the ones that you've got to get 90 points to beat us? We're this, we're that, we're all the other, right? Because it depends how much stick I'm going to give you.
Zane has stopped coming on, has he? Since Liverpool started their slide.
I don't know if the thing is he a panelist?
I thought he wasn't part of it. I thought it was just like.
I thought he was.
I
think he is. I bet he is.
I don't know. I mean,
but the thing, no. I'll talk to you in a bit, but it's not even clear. It's not even clear what you're supposed to do, right? If you do want to. So, but I mean, I will say this: Prime was on Strong TV, literally like last night.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
it makes no sense. If Liverpool draw and Chelsea win 4th,
that's true actually. So Chelsea, I was saying, this yesterday.
Still a long way to go, right? All right.
Chelsea look like the team gonna get one of those 4 spots right now.
I still say Liverpool dropping behind Chelsea.
Dropping behind, yeah, in Europa.
Yeah,
I see that actually.
But anyway, I'll go in West Ham 3-0. Easy.
Yeah, West Ham 2-0.
Chelsea, Newcastle.
Ooh, this is.
That's got Chelsea. It's got to be Chelsea. West Ham 2.
Newcastle's like on the rise right now, right? If I remember.
Tuchel to be sat next to January. Lol, possible with Chelsea. I was one of them, gassed them up.
You guys will never win the treble or quadruple. You guys don't care about the FA Cup.
We warned you. We warned you. We warned you. You're not getting any sympathy here, mate.
Such a difference in values, though, like with Liverpool.
Mate, I never got any sympathy in my sleeve transplant. Do you think you're getting sympathy for not for saying you're the best team ever? Mate, don't ever say you're ever the best team, greatest team to grace the Premier League, because you ain't. You ain't even nowhere near. You're not even in the top 5.
What do you think of that though? Like City go after every trophy, and then Liverpool are okay with Champions League and Premier League.
I don't know, but anyway, that's for another debate. But Chelsea, Newcastle, I'd say 3-0 Chelsea.
2-1 Newcastle.
Really?
Just this one. Well, because they're on the they've been going.
Oh no! Come on, man.
They've been actually playing pretty well. I think they've had 2-3 wins in the last.
Same top 4 will do. Yeah.
I could see a draw though. I could see a draw too.
Lol. I've been humbled this season. Yeah, mate, you've been humble, man. Right, you've come back down, crashing back to earth, and realised, oh yeah, we're human. Lastly, and I saved us to last, is Arsenal Leeds. What are you going for?
I'm saying 1-1.
I see a
It's kind of
1-1.
sad.
I
It's
see
kind
a
of
one.
sad,
I can't see. I can't see a win.
but I think it's going
No,
to be an
no,
open
no,
game.
no. No. I will either draw like 2-2 or get battered 3-1.
I mean, they play an open game,
Do you
so
know?
they could
No,
get
yeah,
spanked.
because but the thing is we'll play that open game, but the reason we get battered 3-1 is because we don't take opportunities, and they do.
Yeah,
I see that
I could see
happening.
that. I hope Alba can get back to scoring. It's been like 6 months. It's been 3 months now. Starting to get really
Yeah,
worried
man.
about that guy.
It's ridiculous. It's honestly is. Jeremy, come on this show. Come on the channel, man. Right? I've even done watch-alongs for you guys. Right? And then I do watch-alongs for these guys, and then they don't come on. Come on, man. Get on here, man. Right? Come on. Look, there's a Liverpool fan in the chat, or there's just us Arsenal fans you can banter us. Right? I still say Tini's better than Shaw, but there you go. And I can tell you for why. Right? I can tell you for why. Right? He's just about behind him. Right? I can admit, status wise, he's just behind Shaw. Right? But you got to mention, Shaw is in a team that's fighting for a title. Right? Tierney's in a team that's full of shit. In
Is that
11th.
even a debate? Is that even a debate? Tierney versus
No,
Shaw?
no, yeah, it is. It is debate, but
I thought the
because
debate
the
was
stats show Shaw's better. But if you're on a better team, you are going to get better stats. Simple as that, aren't you? You are
I
going to
thought
get better if you're on a better team like Manchester United. You are going to get better stats than a team than playing as a left back in a dead team. Yeah.
I thought the debate was Tierney versus Robertson.
Yeah, I can say like yeah, stats wise, you can say Short is better than Tierney, but I bet you if you took Tierney out of that dead Arsenal side where he's managing just to stay under those stats, literally just under, it's not much difference, right? You can't say there's miles away. You can't say he's miles away because he's only just under, right? If you took those stats and then you took Tierney and put him in, Tierney has pocketed Salah before. Yeah, he has. Um, uh, Name me a top winger he's pocketed. It was the game. What was the Chelsea game? I'd have to go back. This is the thing. Like when people come up with these things, like name me one like this. This is where my encolography goes out the window because I can't remember for shit. I can't remember for shit. Like I can remember it. I just can't. I knew he has done a numerous amount of players where he's kept them quiet, but I just can't remember them. I just can't remember them all the time. This really winds me up. Lineups. He was in this lineup. Yeah, he was. He had Pulisic on toast, right? Then they put who they put on after that? They put Hudson-Odoi on, right? Hudson-Odoi. They didn't do much with Kai Havertz. They didn't do much with either, right? All right, you can say it's Lampard playing that team, but right, I think. Hang on, what was the Man U Arsenal?
See, that's the thing. We do really well in big games, so there's a lot. Like
Yeah, but he's asking about top wingers, right? So top wingers,
yeah, so
we've pocketed, right? This was a deadbeat game, and we played. he was playing against Greenwood he was playing against Greenwood and the Greenwood was quiet throughout the whole game. This is where this, but anyway, like I would say this. I would look. I say this, Jeremy. He is just under Shaw's stats in a team that is 11th, right? And he's failing. You take that and you put him in the Man United team, I can bet you he'll outperform what Shaw's doing. I can bet you it right now. Because he's managed to keep up with him in the stats, right? In this stat merchant world we live in, right? When he's in a side that's struggling to stay in the top half of the table. So you put him in a team that's in a Man United team that's fighting for a title. My God, he'd be lift off. Trust me, mate. Plus, he's got the leadership qualities as well. He leads half the time. He's telling those fucking defenders what to do, right? Because he actually gives a fuck. Target Zinchenko. Good point. I'm just bantering. Shaw would have been better if he never broke. I'm not saying Shaw's not a good player. He's a quality player and he's on great form. But I just feel Tierney would be better if he was in a better side. And that's exactly how I feel on it. And I'll say it until I'm blue in the face. Right? That's not me being like mad. That's not me being deluded. Right? That's me looking at the stats and giving the team he's in and then thinking what he would be like if he put him in that team that Shaw's in. Shaw has been the best defender in the Man U team. See, that's the thing. You put him in. Bugab?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the thing I'm saying here. You put Tierney at Liverpool, he would have double figures in assists.
Oh, easily. Actually, easily.
This is what I'm saying. He is not that far offshore. He is not that far off. Right? You could look at the stats yourself. He is not that far off Shaw's game. Right? And I bet you the difference is because Shaw's playing in a side that's fighting for a title rather than a side that's struggling to stay in the top half of the table. Right?
So for me, it's always been like Robertson, number 1, as like the best left back. And then it's been
I don't think Robertson is the best left back.
You don't think so?
No.
His work rate's pretty good, man.
I think it's between I think it's between Shaw, Tierney, and Robertson.
And 2 of those play for the same international team. It's crazy.
I'd rather Tierney in the Scotland squad than Robertson, to be honest.
Who is the best? The other good left back would be, I'm trying to think. Who else?
PSV, Vars, R9 was it? Shaw at Ellis would have the set. I'm not so sure, to be honest. Have you seen Shaw chances created? Yeah, but Jeremy, look how many chances do we create? Arsenal unknowns create fuck all.
Actually, not from that, but not from the left back side though, because every.
But this is the thing. But this is the thing. We don't. we don't create anything. Right? You're coming up with a stat when we know Arsenal are great defensively, but going forward and creating assists and that, we don't create shit.
Is Tierney back for like Sunday?
No, he's out injured again because like Mikel Arteta decides I'm gonna injure the players to the point of oblivion. He wouldn't be having so many injuries. I bet you if like we had a better manager with a better man manager and knows how to manage his squad, we'd have a better we'd have a Tierney that would be fit every week. We'd have a Party that'd be fit every week. Right? The reason Party's out is because Mikel Arteta was playing him when he was injured. He's still injured.
Yeah, I agree with that because.
And I kept saying if he's not fully fit, and I could tell by on the picture he's not fully fit because he weren't really affecting the game that much. I said he's got to be better than this. Right? And they kept coming out saying, "Well, he's not fully fit. Why the fuck are you playing him then?"
Yeah, like
did you just learn from the last time round?
He brought Partey back too soon.
Who injured him the first time round? It weren't, and before like all the Arteta winners start screaming and shouting, right? By the way, it ain't the board, it ain't the players, it ain't Partey himself, right? Who put him back on the pitch?
Who pushed him back on the pitch?
Who pushed him back on the pitch?
Yeah.
Mikel Arteta. But there you go. In the end,
forgot about that actually.
Robertson is the best.
He's declining though. He's declining this
year. Yeah, he's like, declining though. I don't think he's declining. How old's Robertson? He's not that old.
A little bit old. Yeah, he's like
a little bit older than Trent.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's like I have to look that one up. Probably like 28.
Andrew Robertson. 99. He's 26.
Still has a long career, actually.
So he's about to hit his peak. So he shouldn't be declining already. Should be hitting his peak now.
Well, no, I mean it could just be one bad season. He's had two really good seasons. So
this is why I say, as much as I banter about Aubameyang, right?
One bad season.
It's a one bad season, man. Like
one bad season in
guy last 5 seasons been bagging goals for fun. Even if has been. Do you know what? I would just love to like. I would have loved to have just. I'd love to have 2 evenly matched sides and put Tierney in one and put Tierney in one side and put Shaw on the other and see who wins. Like all play the same players, or like they play the like similar players, the similar formation, this, that, and all the other, and then watch him and see who wins. But like I just said, right? My point is that he's just about keeping up with him in the stats. Yes, he might be a bit under, right? But I think the reason you're seeing that he's just under the stats is because he is not in a team that's fighting for a title. And when you've got a team that's fighting for a title, you are going to get better stats. I'm sorry, you are. It just comes with it. It's like being in a better car. Being in a better F1 car means you're going to get better stats because you're going to get more wins, you're going to get more podiums, you're going to get more points. You know what I mean?
I mean, the other side is the one that's like a little bit harder for me. Is how good is Trent? How good is Trent on the right as a right back? I don't think he was. Like, I don't really.
I think Trent's great going forward. I think defensively he's a bit questionable. I disagree with Relentless. I don't think R9. CR7's fucking. CR7's outdone R9, to be honest. I used to like R9 as a kid. I hated R9 as a kid because he played we had to play fucking Brazil in the 2002 World Cup. But he was fucking beast. Right? Bugs Bunny, as we called him, because of his 2 teeth at the front.
I see for Brazil, I always thought.
Look at Jack Grealish, was in a team fight for relegation last year, and look at his stats. Yeah, and Tierney might be having the defense that's great, but I'm sorry, the whole part of fullbacks these days, right, is about getting forward as well, creating chances, and we just don't. I just don't.
In fairness, I still would rather have Aaron Wan.
And plus, and let me just say, is that how old is Shaw? Yes, Luke Shaw is 25, and Tierney's 23. So he's only 2 years behind in development. And plus, Jack Grealish, was the standout player in a poor Aston Villa side. Whereas, and the thing with Jack Grealish as well is that Jack Grealish you can affect the game better when you're in the middle of the park playing as an attacking mid, right? Or as a midfielder rather than playing as a left back. I mean, look how vital Tierney is when we don't have Tierney in the team.
I mean, honestly, we would score more goals if Tierney was in the team right now.
We create more chances, at least.
Because it was always
we've got no left hand side without Tierney. We haven't got the overlap. And without the overlap, we got no left hand side. So we all play down the right.
We got Cedric, for God's sake, on that side.
So Arsenal have conceded 30 goals. Arsenal 9th.
Who says Arsenal have a better defense?
I'm saying Shaw has better stats because going forward we don't do anything. This is what I'm saying. Arsenal, no, we don't. We can defend, great, brilliant, absolutely hunky dory, right? Right, when you got Tierney, I don't worry about as a left back. If Tierney is my left back, I don't worry about it, right? But when it comes to going forward, they don't go forward. They don't create chances at all, right? I mean, at Aston Villa game, for example, we didn't create chances, right? How many times were Tierney playing in that game when we kept losing win after win after win after win?
We haven't been okay, so I know he says we have like the better defense by stats, but we haven't had like a crazy anomaly result, right? Like kind of like what Man United had with Tottenham.
I think this debate will keep going on for ages, to be honest. Oh, God. Yeah, I know we conceded less goals, but it don't bloody feel like it because we ain't top of the league. Always happen to be on the time that fucking Aubameyang doesn't score any goals. It's fucking typical, though, isn't it? I'll be ready for the next one. Yeah, it's the story of Arsenal, isn't it? It's Shaw versus Tierney. Oh, God.
It's the other side that concerns me. That's the side that we need to actually really.
We need a backup there at least. We did.
So weird. I mean, Bellerin is most.
Problem is
likely
now
not.
because we got rid of Maitland-Niles, we have to play Bellerin. Because there's no other options.
Who's playing on the left if
Cedric.
on the left? No. Like for example, if Bellerin goes out, I think
With
Cedric's
what?
going to play on the right. Cedric's going to play on the right.
And Saka.
Or.
And guess who goes in the fucking middle?
El Nani.
No.
Yeah, because Granit
Which
Xhaka
winger? Which winger takes fucking Saka's position?
It's either Willian or Pepe.
I bet you the one he goes. No, well, Pepe's already playing on the left. So guess what?
Do you think he keeps that? That's the big question this week.
Germany, I think you're wide awake anyway, so I think we could you can come on now and have this debate. But there you go. But anyway, Willian, I'll shut up, Atomic. He ain't. By the way, Mikel receiving death threats is exactly disgusting. I can't believe football is coming to this. It's just a game. Come on, it's goes. Oh no, but what do you expect? Especially when social media can't do fuck all.
Do you see us winning next week though? That's a big game for me. I think, like Claude said yesterday, Benfica for me is like the bigger game right now.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, come on, we're struggling to beat Leeds.
Europe, it's a lot slower in sometimes, and then we could do well in that game, but I don't know. We'll see. I can't believe we have to go to. I can't believe it's not actually at home. When you think about that, it's like the weirdest
Do you know what? It's bad. I would say it was one thing about the TV debate, right? If we improve next season and then are fighting for top 4 on the same level as Man United, for example, right? Then I'd like to see the stats all the way through. Right? I'll leave it at that as an open debate for next season. All right. That's what I'll do. All right, I'll go that far. I just think in time, Tierney will be the better left back. I do see it. Either that, or he's going to have to leave Arsenal Football Club to do it. Because you know what Arsenal are like. Right? If he wants to be the best left back in the league, in the end, you might have to just go and leave. Because that's all this club does is just deny a chance for talent to come to fruition. But there you go. Anyway. Anyway, we'll wrap it up there. Thanks for everyone that's tuned in, by the way. We'll be back. I don't know if I'll be doing a gaming broadcast. Might do. Might have lunch first. Yeah, I'll have lunch first. And then I'll do it. So, yeah. So keep an eye out for that. And then, yeah, other than that, make sure to like, share, subscribe. We'll be back with the next one. Not my gaming broadcast, but the next one I think will be tomorrow. Actually, yeah, I think it's tomorrow. Yeah, it's tomorrow. It's the Arsenal ladies versus Aston Villa. So, Man United beating us in that one now. Fuck's sake. Yeah. So thanks for everyone that's tuned in. Thanks, Bargav, for coming on. Until next time, everyone, stay safe, stay well, right, and take care.